uh, don't think only economy.
Right.
Think we should think economy issue with environment and social systems.
Right.
That is a these three issues should be organized.
Interconnected.
Yeah.
The new economic theory
Yeah.
is an economic theory
Yeah.
that incorporates
Yeah.
the distribution problem,
Yeah.
that incorporates the regeneration problem, that incorporates the environmental problems. So the new economic theory will be broader than the economy that we have.
But Unno-san said corruption.
Right.
Corruption is a weak point of this issues.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any difference because corruption exists nonetheless.
Yeah.
I think corruption. I think actually corruption becomes less and less of an issue.
Yeah.
Why? Because basically, for example, I see a big future in blockchain technology. But next
Yeah.
week next week or the weeks after that, we will start to talk about technology. Technology will enable us to basically check, because blockchain technology makes it sure that there are checks and balances within the system. You cannot fool with it because otherwise the blockchain will break and we will see somebody has been cheating,
Yeah.
right? So blockchain technology will make it possible for us to look down the supply chain and to actually see, okay, have things been working out? So there will be less and less opportunity for people to cheat. There will be more and more opportunity for people to actually see what happens, and the people can make a decision. Does it make any difference for me? Am I only interested in the lowest price, or am I actually interested whether this is a socially responsible way of producing? Doesn't this immediately is it not heavily polluting? The people in this factory, are they being paid fair wages? Are they not using child labor? These things can make me vote with my wallet whether or not I buy that product.
Her opinion is very great, very beautiful. But actually, phase of the doing,
Right.
it's very difficult.
It is difficult. We saw examples like the guy with the Fairphone. He was hospitalized.
Yeah.
He was institutionalized
Yeah.
because he was completely into a crisis. He went into a mental meltdown.
He's a handy phone maker.
Yes, yeah. Because it was very hard to make such a sustainable model work within the boundaries of a world that only works according to the economic laws, economic principles, profit maximization. So how to compete with that? How to make sure that happens? The only way that works is if you promote it, if you make customers aware of the fact that your phone is made by regenerated
For example,
materials.
President Trump exits COP なんだっけCO2
Hi.
Elimination of the CO2
Right.
But Trump said we should exit.
Right. He says we need to leave the CO2 deal. What the fuck? Really?
There are so many difficulties.
Right. Right. But ultimately, why is Trump in power? Because we vote for the idiot. Right? We, the people, we vote for them. Because we have created a system where we can outsource, we can streamline, we can buy cheap products only if we push it outside of our own country. Right? Because we don't care whether people get paid minimum wages in Bangladesh. We only care that they get minimum wages paid in the US. So we don't care about people outside of our own countries. Therefore, we outsource it. Therefore, people lose their jobs.
Yeah.
They are losers of the system. And actually, they're losers of their own greed because they want cheap T-shirts. So something is going wrong here. We are rapidly spinning out of control. And basically, it's time to think what on earth are we doing?
Who should be organize this idea?
So
United Nations?
That's I think actually the United Nations has a role in this,
Yeah.
but this needs to come from everywhere. People need to come up with ideas. Like basically, look at what's his name, the Elon Musk. he's generating a sustainable model for electric cars.
Yes.
He's doing it. He's an entrepreneur, and he can do it. And there are other people like him, not on the same scale, like him, but he sets the standard. Now in the Netherlands, all my friends, all of them, are driving electric cars. Why? Because
SpaceX.
well, why is that? Number one,
Yeah.
tax reasons.
Tax reasons. Wow.
Tax reasons. Number two, because it's also good for the environment. But number one is tax reasons. So the government needs to work with Elon Musk, needs to work with the awareness of the consumer. So it needs to work together. It cannot be just one. We cannot say, okay, well, it's your responsibility and we go on whatever we are doing. I think it needs to start with consumers, with people who vote, people who become aware. But we live in a reality that is shaped by the models that we created, right? So the way that we see the world is the way that's been taught to us. And the way that's been taught to us is by economists who have created models that do not include this reality. The reality is different from the models that we are using. So we need to adjust it. We need to change the models, and we need to teach people that there is more to the economy than just profits.
Elon Musk is a new type economy CEO.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, exactly. Everybody try to use her name, and customer is very much recognize recycling
Right.
and recognize consider for human rights. So my company try to make an effort kind of issues customer will buy.
Exactly.
This is important.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
this video is like this, but I don't like her. But she's using her name. Okay, very
You don't like. Always Unno-san comments like this. I don't like her. I don't like her.
because she is typical environmentalist.
Yes.
Typical lady. And every kind is okay. Water, it's a save water, save energy, everything. Oh my God, I can't live with her. Sand beach, But she is a typical woman power. Okay, but very useful to utilize her name. I support her. I agree with her. My product is completely follow what she said. Bitch, but I never say that. Tell the truth.
But
And the customer will buy.
yeah,
But
customers will
But
buy.
she does not know the word. I know the word. She does not know the word. Not easy.
No, I think you're wrong. I don't believe that she does not know the world. She knows the world, but she knows that the world is working the way she knows the world. That's why she realizes. She was asking herself, why does the works in the way that it does work? And she realized, being an economist, that it was based on the theories that have been created hundreds of years ago.
No, I tell you, I was in this kind of same world 15 years, and very detailed. Those people is very narrow area they live. Okay, I don't tell that. I don't tell them they are lying. No, they are very only living narrow area environment. Okay, air pollution and water saving sort of area they are living. They are not. They do not understand what is Africa. Okay, they do not concerned.
Unno-san, sorry, but she's working for Oxfam for more than 15 years.
I tell you,
Yeah.
I tell you,
Yeah.
I tell you,
Wow.
I tell you, Oxfam, working Oxfam, so what? I tell you, they don't know that.
Well,
How many days is they going to outside Congo? How many days going to the
how many days did you go there, Unno-san? I think she's been closer than you
No,
are.
no. I
Yeah.
read a lot of YouTube. I know. More.
Well, sorry, but I don't
Okay,
think I don't
finish,
take that for
finish.
granted.
We go to.
Takai-san, what do you think? So basically, why did I show this video? Let's go back to the basics. I think that Japan needs to globalize in order to prepare for the future, to deal with the demographic developments.
Japan is global.
But I don't think that we should just do it based on the existing models. I think that the example of ZARA gives us a good example, but it has a number of flaws that I believe need to be fixed. and donut economy, I think, would be a good model to look at the future of Japan, not as a model where Japan needs to maximize growth because we already have a lot of wealth, but to actually we have a very high GDP per head, but basically